Could you please tell us what is your role in blockchain industry?
Blockchain industry, that's an interesting question. We don't work in the blockchain industry. We give away our product for free, which is a public utility, an internet standard, a different way of doing blockchain.
So basically distributed ledger technologies, is it correct?
Exactly. We have sort of the antique distributed ledger, which is from 2007. So we've done things pre-blockchain, pre-Bitcoin, and we've been improving it ever since with our free labor called students.
Perfect. And still, did you have a lot of challenges while working with your students on different decentralized solutions?
Oh yes, it's that's the reason for being. Solving channels which are impossible. So yeah, it's extremely difficult to get this stuff to work. And now we have a lot of colleagues in the field. This used to be called distributed accounting systems, and so back in the day, like 2007, it was just 20 people of us doing this, and now you have 20 startups being born per day. But yeah, the actual problems we are solving, it's very difficult. Every milestone comes at great cost.
I believe so. What about businesses, enterprises? Do they often come to you and your students and ask for solutions? And how do you react to that? What are characteristics of your solutions for them?
Yeah, so we are the biggest lab in Europe. So we get input. We get 960 bachelor computer science students this year as input. And as output on the blockchain side, we do 70 masters of blockchain per year. And so that's our output now. We have 8 professors doing this stuff. So everybody loves this sort of output. So the companies, they don't need to educate themselves. We give them actual blockchain diplomas and 1 year of blockchain engineering, distributed algorithms, the basics of securities, the advanced security. So yeah, companies know how to find us.
Exactly. And you have such a huge community. What could community do to improve, especially in blockchain industry?
That's interesting. Yeah, so we were sort of the odd one out because we are a ledger without speculation, without a native coin. It's just transaction processing, and you can see if people are lying, cheating, or frauding. We don't need mining, so we're a very odd one out. And now it's starting to work and outcompete a lot of the other utility tokens or things. So we worked very hard on this the past decade. So what can people do? Yeah, they can look at it and see if it meets their need. But the gap between technology and business is still big.
And could you just tell us a few words? How do you like Rethink Trust conference so far? Maybe some suggestions and so on?
It's quite an interesting gathering. So yeah, everybody now is focusing on things. I dedicated my life to solving the trust problem and been working on this for 18 years. So now seeing a conference with actual engineers and actually trying to solve it and actually having business ideas, this is a pretty exciting time for us.
Could you imagine many years ago that you would have such a conference, such an event, thinking of trust, something that you devoted your life to?
Well, that you may have met Satoshi and you never knew him. That is a very strange feeling. The richest man on earth almost, and that this ecosystem, it's unbelievable. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your answers and for devoting your time to this conference, to the people who came here.